Hi, my name is Yalan Wallace. My journey as an entrepreneur started many years ago. When I started, I recognized immediately that I was alone. The support of family and some friends was non-existent. Had I not been so resilient, my dreams would have gone out like a candle in the wind. That is why I created Inspire Academy. This is a space for entrepreneurs to be celebrated and educated. If you're struggling with launching a product idea, increasing your sales, branding, networking, personal development, public speaking, or motivation, then this is a channel for you. Welcome to the Academy, where we develop the mind of the entrepreneur. Your growth starts now.
Hello, entrepreneurs of the world. I am Yalan Wallace. Thanks for tuning in with us here again at Inspire Academy, where we develop the mind of the entrepreneur. A curious mind can be said to be the foundation of true education. Today, we will survey the topic, Education, a New View. We will do this by looking at its correlation to the creative entrepreneur's growth and success. If you desire to build a successful brand that will impact the world through its products and services, it requires you to be informed. You need to understand that not being privy to the latest information is never good enough. You must be in the know. You must educate yourself. When you think about the law, ignorance is not an exception. Even if you travel to a foreign destination, it is your responsibility and obligation to be informed about the laws of that geographical location. And if you fail to do so by not educating yourself, then you will heavily pay the consequences. Similarly, so it is in business for creatives. Not knowing is not an excuse that should ever be tolerated on your journey to being an exceptional entrepreneur. One who will stand out and stand the test of time. Education, by definition, is the act or process of imparting or acquiring general knowledge. It is developing the powers of reasoning and judgment that is generally needed to prepare oneself or others intellectually for mature life. Many creatives believe wholeheartedly that school is not for them. I'm here to tell you that I agree with you. Was it for me? Not really. I struggled when tested, and I considered myself a BC student in the general school system. As a creative, however, I am borderline genius. Oftentimes, we reject the school system, but it provides structure which is important for anyone who wants to achieve greatness. I believe in education, whatever that may look like for the individual. Education is not defined by degrees, which is a general assumption. Getting a degree is one form or method of getting educated. Today, however, I want to focus on the different ways in which creatives can excel and educate themselves. First, you need to determine and then understand the way you learn best, not the way society dictates you should. For example, they say if you want to be successful, you need to read X amount of books each month. If that were the case, I would be doomed because I can't read a motivational book for more than 15 minutes without getting distracted. So, what do I do to acquire the knowledge? I listen to the audio version. You see, a person's voice, tone, and pitch stimulate my brain and helps to keep me interested. And then I am able to retain the information better because I remember what was said by associating the voice to the information. I have devised 3 categories to help the creative entrepreneur identify their learning styles. They are listen, write, and teach. Let's look at them individually. Number 1, listen. Find someone who understands the subject matter you are trying to learn. Have them explain it to you. When they are explaining it, listen for analogies, examples, and other artistic forms that will help you to remember the principle or concept. If they don't provide examples in their explanation, ask them to give you an example. Number 2, write. To better organize your thoughts, once you've learned something, write it down. Note taking is very important for the creative entrepreneur as we rely heavily on visuals. The process of writing things down is the first line of committing to memory the thing you want to learn. Number 3, teach. To become proficient at the subject area, begin to teach others what you have learned. In case you didn't notice, by doing all 3, you have committed the information to memory 3 times. Personally, I use all 3. I listen to the people that inspire me. For example, I did not purchase the physical copy of Rusi Tembakwaya's book, Business and Life Lessons from a Black Dragon, because I know that's not my most effective way to learn. I went ahead and I listened the audio version. In fact, anything informative that he has, audio or visual, I've watched and listened. He has an amazing podcast and an array of videos on his YouTube channel that is geared towards helping entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter how you learn it. What matters is that you do. Each week when I write the presentation for this YouTube channel, it's the perfect opportunity for me to not only write my experiences and that of my clients, but it gives me a chance to research more about the topic. I am then able to learn and discover something new each week by remaining curious. After I've written the presentation, I then teach entrepreneurs, which reiterates for me the knowledge learned. By sharing your knowledge with others, that is how you become a master at what you do. Practice makes perfect. Remember the video on the topic, what you give is what you get? Yes, the more you share your knowledge is the more you will gain. Now that we've discussed the 3 learning styles, let's look at examples of each. If based on what I have explained, you are able to clearly identify all 3 categories as your learning styles, then consider trying them to educate yourself. If, however, you are a person that learns mostly by listening, consider listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, and signing up for webinars and short courses. If writing is your most dominant learning style, try reading articles, newspapers, books, and get your own copy of my book, Branding for Success. Because guess what? You will not only be able to read it, but you will also be able to write in it. Finally, if you learn by teaching or having others teach you, consider an apprenticeship program. Hire a personal tutor or begin to teach others what you know. My approach to life is that I remain curious. I do so in conversations as I'm always looking to learn what the other person knows that I don't. By doing so, I can also share with them what I know that they don't. In helping to solve the problems of others as entrepreneurs, it is imperative that you educate yourself first. You educate yourself first, you impart knowledge and expertise to others. Be ever driven to inspire others. Profit is not always monetary gain. It is important for the continued success of your business. But educating yourself will give you the biggest return in profit, because your clients will now know that they have someone who is knowledgeable about solving their problems. Remember, knowledge is power. It is okay to not know something, but it is not okay to stay not knowing. So, get in the know today. Let education become a new view. Remain informed, remain teachable. Please like, comment, and share this video with everyone you know. Remember to subscribe so that each week when we post a new tutorial, you will be notified. Be bold, be great, be unapologetically you.